Good morning. Wagwan, it's that guy. Yo! What's happening, nation? Doing a little bit of a dreadlock review, I guess you can call it. A lot of people send me photos on Instagram, and today I will be reacting to people on Instagram's dreadlocks. I check Facebook for this, but that's where it's going on. What's up in my life today? I am just doing work. Nothing too crazy going on these days. Pandemic is shit. I'm pro anti-lockdown, and I do not support the movements these governments are making, closing small businesses, keeping our brains brainwashed and our minds under control through propaganda and masks and forced vaccinations. And well, thankfully the vaccines aren't being forced yet, but they are being rolled out. You don't know that I ain't getting no vaccine. Just putting that out there. What we are talking about today, though, is dreadlocks. So on a happier note, let's get into this dreadlock review and see what sort of videos and photos are here. And yeah, this is better. Okay, so I'm gonna go through requests first. I'm gonna go on Instagram and see the requests that I've been getting for the past couple weeks, I guess. For the past month, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. All right, these dreadlocks coming in from Lucas 1K. All right, that's good enough, I guess. Yes, sir. Good enough. Look at my freaking frizzy green hair up there. Don't you love the glitch effect? Yo, these locks are sick because they are free-formed in. I love the big ponytail, pushing them up, which really shows us, you know, a few things here. The big congos happening on the scalp from the roots, and how thick they're coming. It's crazy. This is like the shaggiest pineapple top I've seen all year, I must say. It looks fantastic though, so keep that shit up, bro. Oh, let's see what happens here. I guess I just gotta go from the most recent. Allergic to weed? I don't know about that. Well, that one. Okay, here's one. Hey, knotlocks, I honestly want your opinion on my hair. I've been watching you for like 3 years, and I honestly see if I'm getting my lock journey right, because I tried comb coils 3 years ago, and I honestly didn't like it and combed them out a few days later. And he says, this is what my hair started with. I wanted to freeform, and I heard a lot on your page. Freeforms are better. Yeah, those look pretty lit. So, moving on, he says this was my hair, and then you know, the freeforms coming in here a bit clearer. It's that dreadfro stage. Hair after getting my hair twisted on December 4th. So we went from dreadfro to a retwist, showing the scalp, making the dreadlocks a lot more cylindrical and thinner. You know, and then and I used wax. That's not good. Before I got my hair twisted, I saw the video of you reacting to a mother twisting her son freeforms with wax, but I figured my hair is two different textures. My hair's not going to stay in place and not unravel. And I washed my hair on December 8th due to the buildup of my starter locks. This looks much better. Leaving them to grow in with more room at the roots, the new growth, and not retwisting. Like, this looks way better than that twisted look. So I'm happy you found a way. It's puffed up, and I'm honestly wondering if I just let it go in freeform like I first wanted to. But do you think ACV rinse this early will unravel my hair? It might. There's no need to ACV rinse just yet. I would let them freeform up for a few more months and then go with the ACV rinse. So that was a really good scenario there. Hey, I really want to share the information with me because I really want to lose weight, but it's very hard for me. Hippie Buddha, how to make curly kinky afro and soft dreadlock. I've seen Hippie Buddha before. Trying to freeform, bro. Any tips for my hair type? Yo, honestly, there is no needed of any tips here. Just simply wash in cold water, residue-free shampoo, and let it grow. It's gonna be super easy. You've already got little dread buds starting there, so you're already halfway there, man. Just keep going. You know, don't give up. It says my videos gave him motivation. He's got that front taper looking real clean. And then he says here, check out my video, bro. Any advice helps. I watch your vids all the time.
Officially been locked in since July. I started with the crochet method. I had locks before. A couple years ago, I started with the regular twist method. But the way my hair is,
I feel like your lock journey is going pretty well. The bleach, I would say minus the bleach in future events. You had a little taste of it, you know how it feels like. But these things now, basically just letting them grow in. And it looks like your beard is on a good journey as well if you want to start locking the beard up. And coming from that afro, that's crazy. That is super insane. Crazy, dude. Okay, I'll subscribe. I'll support, man. You know, I gotta support. Check out my vid. All right, dude. Can I ask you something? When you starting your dreadlocks, is using a sponge free-forming or semi-free-forming? What do you guys think in the chat? Is using a sponge free-forming or semi-free-forming? I'm gonna go with semi-free-forming because you're not truly letting it do its own thing. But essentially you could go to the freeform route by just ditching the sponge and separating your locks along the way. This guy says, my name's Ruben. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. In about 3 months in my journey, I started with wool rubbing and have since been neglecting. I have so many very thin dreads, but my goal is thicker dreads. I was wondering if you had any advice on that. My hair is naturally wavy. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do to help them Congo up. So you want to stop using the towel rub, if that's what you said you were using there. Wool rubbing, yeah, so stop using the wool rub and now just let them Congo. Like literally you just got to stop playing with it, because when you use a towel rub method, it does actually separate your hair into thinner locks the more you use it. So at this point, like, things look like they're pretty locked up. Just stop running your fingers through your hair, stop touching them, and just leave it, and they will Congo up on their own. Alternatively to that, you could use a crochet hook to start mending some roots together so that the new growth comes in locked. You can also use rubber bands for the same thing. I tend to find crochet hook works a little bit better than the rubber bands, but that's pretty much it. And lastly here, let's do one more quickie here. A little X says, loving my locks. Damn, they looking fire as well. Got these little Congos coming in, wispy tips. You know, it's probably within his first or second year of journeying on the locks. And, I am a fan of the wispy tips, man. Many dreads on his head too. These are a lot thinner. But again, if you want Congos, just let them go. Let them come together. If you really want to force them, use a crochet hook. But it's pretty damn simple, you know. I just kind of picked these at random. Wow, this is dope. Super Dave, SVPA Dave. Wow, these are some amazing freeform locks. In love with these locks right here. So phenomenal. What do I love about these locks? The shape. I love how it's all matted up at the scalp. A lot of people might not like that, but I think it looks so fascinating when locks do this, because it's almost like they have a mind of their own and they just want to come together and mat up naturally. So why force it? Why unforce it? Just let it be and let them do their own thing. This guy looks like he's got about 7 dreads on his head in an entirety, and this one here is just a really big bump on the back of his head. You can see where his locks are at now. This is SVPA Dave in Las Vegas. Cool, man. Big flats on the back of his head. So sick. It's definitely real inspirational to get to that point. So happy I found Dave here, because his locks looking fire. Haitian locks. And lastly, I feel like I got one more in me here. I'll choose one at random. Since you asked so nicely, 6 Baby Day. These locks. Let's see what these locks are looking like here. All right, pretty traditional. More of a high top twisted look. Not sure if they're freeformed or what. They kind of look freeform. There's nothing going on at the roots to keep them looking like they've been maintained or anything. A little bit of dye in there, pulled back. Red dyed tips. I like this look. That's pretty lit. That's a really cool look right there. 6 Baby. And I got one more here for y'all. At random, December is my birth month and my 7th month of Freeform Dreadlock journey. This is the type 1 wispiness. And you know, like, it looks wispy here, but it is working. This kind of looks like the iced out gel tips of the 90s with like rock bands. But in fact, this is starting to form into locks. And yes, it does take longer for this type of hair to lock up into thick, luscious Congos, but I guarantee you it will work if you just keep at it and stay patient over the years. And of course, keep them clean, keep the lubricants out of your hair, and basically just let them go. It's really that easy. And it's crazy to think that, like, you know, I make videos here on YouTube about telling people to not brush their hair and just wash it to get dreadlocks, and it's literally, to me, it sounds like it's easy and simple enough to understand that everyone will kind of understand it. But I just got to reiterate this because it's almost too simple. It makes it complicated because people, I myself couldn't fathom the idea that if I just left my hair, it would turn into dreadlocks when I was younger. That's why I always tried to rush into twisted locks or interlocks or backcombing and all that kind of stuff. I just didn't have the patience, and that patience is something I've always been working on in my life. It's a forever journey. It's a virtue that's definitely needed to be at our highest selves. So dreadlocks just help us attain that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely drop a heart there, and I got one more. I got one more for y'all right here. These are looking dope. Sucker Drug Kodak White. Hello, dude. I wanted to see my dreads. Do it. I wanted you to see my dreads. I do it on Snapchat or on here. Well, Instagram is good. I like this short little dread at the back of his neck here. Back of the head. These looking hella freeform, by the way. Like that other dude we just saw with the wispy tips will turn into something like this in the years to come. Shot from the side. Looking like a real mop top. These are legendary already, I swear. And I like the wispy tips. Some of them are blunted kind of naturally. And again, this is a crazy stage. Some people call it the ugly stage. I call it the beautiful stage because this kind of stage doesn't last forever. And once you're past this stage, your locks start to drop and become more like normal, quote unquote. So this stage is just, it's really good to cherish this moment because the baby dread stage, they kind of go all over the place and they do things that they want to do on their own, and it's fun. And take as many pictures in this stage as you can, because down the road when they mature and they drop, they're gonna start to look the same over and over again from day to day. So really, really cherish these moments is all I gotta say. That's it for today. If you guys really want to be on the show, go ahead and follow us on Instagram, follow us on Snapchat, and you can send in your photos there and I will review them. We are doing another giveaway here on Knot Nation Instagram at 12,000 followers. So make sure you are definitely following the page to be announced to see what type of prizes we're dealing with. And of course, we have the Reddit page as well, which is the third option to submit your content. So we got Instagram, we got Snapchat, and we got Reddit, all available for you guys to give me your content and your photos and your journeys so that we can update them here on Knot Nation. And if you're watching this for the first time, this is Knotlocks Knot Nation, and we are a dread community of people encouraging each other to attain freeform locks and being natty and going the organic route for our hair, letting our hair be itself, ultimately leading to us being ourselves and accepting ourselves for who we are with great confidence. So smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next dreadlock video. Until then, peace out, one love, stay happy and natty, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gone.
Dreadlock